everyone. Come on in and have a seat because we are doing a review recap of Ready to Love season 8, and this is episode 7. This is Meet the Exes, and we had a lot of dates this week. A lot of dates. So for this week, I think I'm gonna split up the videos, y'all. I'm gonna split up the videos. Otherwise, I think my video is just gonna be way too long. So I'm probably gonna split them up on the individual dates. So this video is gonna cover Maurier's date with Jessica, his other ex Jessica, and also Janelle. So at the end of this video, I'm gonna leave a link to the other videos of the other dates. You can click on it and watch it there, and maybe later on I can link them all together and do one big video for those of you who like a long video. So let's get started. Let's just say Maurier went on this date. He took out Janelle, he took out Jessica, and his ex name is Jessica. Tommy called it J&J. That's like, remember back in the day, there used to be E&J brandy. Do they still make E&J brandy? But maybe we ought to call this a J&J because they pack a punch. They pack a punch. The duo, Janelle and Jessica, they gave Amare an uppercut on this date. They gave him an uppercut. Well, you know what? It's kind of what Maurier gets, because here Maurier says he's so firmly rooted in the Black community. Then what he should have known is a large portion of the Black community do not like a tarot card I don't know, palm readers, none of that. A lot of Black people in the community, Black community, are very much against tarot cards, and they stay away from it. So he probably should have got approval from his love interest, Janelle and Jessica, before he set up this date with some tarot card readers. Because if he was firmly rooted in the Black community, as he says, and he listened to the Black community, he would know that a good portion of the Black community ain't into this. Some people are, but some people ain't. And Jessica and Janelle made it certain that they're not into this. Sierra wasn't even good enough to make it on this date. He saved Sierra for a special other day all by herself, because she's third runner-up. They treat Sierra like she's some type of afterthought. She ought to be mad. She ought to be mad. And we're gonna get into that date with him and Sierra as well. But he definitely is using Sierra as the backup plan. And he might need her. He might need her because this date didn't go well at all. First of all, he said, you know what, he wanted to take him out on this date to see if they in the stuff he's in, the metaphysical. Janelle called it the occult. Now, if y'all go back to that date he had with with Kira, when they were doing the improv, then Kira specifically told him she wanted a man that was firmly rooted in the Word of God. And he sat up there and told her, I'm rooted in the Word of God. He told her, he's like, I'm a bedside Baptist. He was going on defending himself. He basically was telling her, how dare her ask him that question. Then next thing you know, you have him bringing tarot card readers to meet the exes. I told you, Maurier is a hypocrite. I've been saying that. I know people getting mad at me because I keep talking about, I was doing little jokes about his weight, and they say I'm fat shaming him. Listen, let me tell you something. Maurier has shamed a lot of people on this show. A lot of people. A lot of people. So if people call me saying that I'm fat shaming him because I talked about his coveralls, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it because he's been shaming a lot of people himself. He shamed all the women he dated. He says there's not been one woman he's dated that was even worthy of him getting on a knee to propose. He shamed those women. So now you got this woman over here taking up for him, vetting his women. I wanted to she know that he's told everybody on national TV that she's not even worthy for him to get on one knee. So if I fat shamed him, I'm okay with it. I can be the bad guy. I can be the villain. I saw on TikTok or something, someone says, I'm okay with being the villain in somebody's story because sometimes there's clowns in my story. And Maurier is that clown. So I can be the villain and he can be the clown. First of all, I already knew that he was in the friend zone of Janelle, because when Janelle came up and hugged him, she did that thing where you rub on the back. Any man, I'm telling you, if a woman ever hugs you and rubs your back like this, you're in the friend zone. That is the number one indication that when a woman hugs you and she does your back like this, that's the friend zone. I will say this about his ex, Jessica. She need to cover up. Her whole breast was out. They should have bleeped that out. We could see everything. I don't know why she wore that. That was not a good outfit to wear on national TV. She couldn't feel the breeze. She couldn't feel the breeze and cover up. Come on now. She said the biggest problem they had in their relationship was the age difference, because she was older and he was younger. Maurier is younger. Maurier presents like an older man. He presents like a much older man. I didn't know he was younger than 41. I thought Maurier was about 45 years old. I'm not going to lie. He presents like a much, much older man. So I don't know what he was talking about, like he's a young thing. No, he's an old thing. And the first question out this woman's mouth was, can you keep up sexually with Maurier? How much money is Maurier paying this woman? How much money is Maurier paying this woman? You know how you keep up with Maurier in sex? You just run around the house and ask him to chase you. Yep, that was another joke, people. That was another villain joke. I just did it. I sure did. And I'm sticking to it. The way you keep up with Maurier is you run around the house and you make him chase you. He'll run out of breath. Yep, I said it again. I said it again. And even Janelle had to roll her eyes. Even Janelle had to roll her eyes at this woman talking about this on a date where we're supposed to get to meet the exes. And you asking us, can we keep up with him and his sexual appetite? Maybe Jessica wants to get back with Mario. Maybe Jessica and Maurier are over here looking for a partner for a threesome. Maybe Maurier is an undercover like Marvin. Who knows? Maybe they're trying to recruit either Jessica or Janelle to go over to Marvin's dungeon. I don't know what's going on, but it was an inappropriate question for that woman to be talking about when all the things they want to get to know about a person, that's not the first thing you want to get to know. And I'm with Jessica when she said, this ain't something I need to be talking to you about. This whole conversation is out of pocket. And Jessica called him out. She said, you know what? As much as I've talked to Maurier, he ain't never mentioned he's into none of this. None of it. I told you, Maurier is a hypocrite and a liar. He's a hypocrite and a liar. So you done all this talking to him and he never tells you that he likes to get his cards read and he's into the occult and the medical physical. No, he's too busy over here talking about Kira all day long. Like I told you, a hypocrite. He's too busy in the business of Kira and what she's doing wrong and what everybody else is doing wrong. He ain't paying attention to his own red flags. That's why I keep calling Maurier a hypocrite, because he's too busy looking outward and he don't do enough time looking inside of who he is and the things that he says and the things that he does. That's why I don't like him. Janelle says she don't want no man that's dibbling and dabbling in the occult. She says, I need a person that is firmly rooted in the infallible word of God. Janelle, girl, good message, wrong person. You ever hear the right message, but it's coming from the wrong person? Because this girl, don't have us roll no tape on Janelle. Janelle, don't have us roll no tape on you, especially when you was going to Katarina's house, pulling up, talking about come outside, come outside. Because girl, none of that was rooted in the infallible word of God. Not one bit of it. I'm telling you, Janelle is a good presenter. Janelle, that's why I told you she's the queen of first dates, because when Janelle wants to present a certain kind of way, she presents very, very, very well. The problem is she can't sustain it. That's why I told you she got problem in relationships, because she starts off very good. She gets some winners. She says some good stuff, but she can't sustain what she's talking about. That's why her relationships fall apart, because I think she got some good home training. I do. I think Janelle has some good home training. The problem is she don't stick with it. The problem is she don't follow it. She doesn't really follow the teachings that she reads or the teachings that she might have been brought up with. She don't follow. When she gets out in the street, I'm telling you, she comes off ghetto. Like the man said in the when they were sending someone home, they said she's like a thug. She is. She like a thug. And like Herbert said, some men like a little bit of thug. They do, until that thugness gets turned on them. They like it when they're watching it and say, oh, that looks spicy. I like that. Until it gets turned on them. She said she don't want to be wrapped up with no man with no pagan things around her. I'm telling you, she had all the good one-liners. She was saying everything. The problem comes when you roll the tape. The problem comes when you roll the tape on Janelle and you go, I'm confused. I'm really, really confused. That's Janelle. Janelle is real good at pouncing. She knows how to pounce. Like I said, when she sees an opportunity, she's going to jump on it and she's going to gnaw on it and she's going to beat it down. And when Maurier showed up here with this date with this woman with her titty out and, talking about, let me read your cards and can you keep up with him sexually? It was an open door. It was an open door and Janelle ran through that door and she was like, I'm knocking this out the park. I'm going to eat this up 100%. And Maurier said after this date, he says, I think I just lost my 2 connections. You sure did, Maurier. You sure did. He said he's going to have to do some damage control. There ain't no damage control you can do. There really is not too much damage control you can do. First of all, Janelle don't even want to be with you, so you don't need to do nothing over there. She's not interested. She wasn't interested. Not at all. All she was using you for is to vote her, keep her on, so she can either make a connection with Herbert or with Quentin over there. It's all a big game. There ain't really no real connections this season whatsoever. This really is just going to be about who can play the game the best. That's it, because this ain't about love. This is not about love at all. I guess Maurier is going to try to do damage control with Jessica. Go ahead, because Chris don't want her no more. We're going to talk about that date in the next video. But Chris don't want her no more. So Maurier, she's all yours. And then he said he's going to go out on this other date with Sierra. He told his friend Jessica that Sierra was giving him homie vibes. I told y'all that Sierra was in the friend zone with everybody. It's all those doggone jokes. Sierra needs to stop telling those jokes. She needs to stick to fashion. Stick to fashion. She had on that little reverse jean outfit where the jeans come up and you wear them on you, whatever. I think I saw that on some show, some fashion runway or show or something. So Sierra says she's trying to bring the high fashion and different things to this show. Okay, Sierra, bring the fashion, believe the jokes at home. Bring the fashion, we're good with it, believe the jokes at home. You know you on the bottom when you get waitlisted by Maurier. Please, when Maurier is waitlisting you, you know you on the bottom. Maurier is waitlisting Sierra because basically he's saying that if he can't get Jessica, then he'll just say, I guess Sierra is my last hope. And he even said it that way. He said, Sierra is my last hope. So all y'all people out here protecting Maurier, listen to the way he talks about people. He's like, Sierra is my last hope. I don't like Maurier. Then you got Jessica asking Sierra, are you okay with Maurier being friends with exes? Lord have mercy. Is this another case where an ex-girlfriend really still wants to be with a guy? Because I don't know what's going on here. Why doesn't Maurier and Jessica just going off and go to a march together? Because I don't know what she's doing over here on these dates. She don't seem like she's trying to hook him up with other women. She sounds like she's trying to run the women away. Maurier said he was the one that messed up. And Sierra was like, what you mean you messed up? Is this your queen over here? Then what you doing sitting here in front of me? I'm with you, Sierra. If this is your queen and you feel like you messed it up and you want to get back with it, why is she sitting here? This is a mess, y'all. I really hope they send Maurier home. Really, Maurier really can go home the next episode. And here goes the sex question again. Are you into premarital sex? I'm telling you, I don't know. I think Jessica wants a threesome. I think she wants a threesome. I don't know what Maurier and Jessica are into. They want a threesome. They might want to burn some incense. I don't know. They might want to do a seance. I don't know what is going on with these two. But this was all just weird to me. And all the sex questions that this woman was asking these women was just way inappropriate. But Sierra was with it. Sierra said, yeah, I'm into premarital sex. And then she came right back with that joke, and she says, I don't want to be doing thumb wrestle at the altar. There goes Jessica. There goes Sierra's jokes. She gonna get a laugh. She gonna get a laugh, but what she ain't gonna get is a man. She gonna get a laugh, but she ain't gonna get a man. She and Jessica talking about they had a good time laughing. Well, then you'll be perfect for the threesome, Sierra. That's Jessica loved you. Jessica loved you the most because you're the best one for the little threesome that they trying to set up. But even after all that laughing she was doing with Jessica, Maurier still told Sierra, I don't know, she's still in the friend vibes. But if I ain't got no other options, I guess I will choose Sierra. And then when they was in the meal lounge, Chris was like, don't settle for Sierra, man. Don't settle. Woo, Christopher is something else. I can't wait till I get to my video about Christopher. Sierra ended up being on the bottom too. She was on the bottom this week. I thought they was going to do a double elimination on the women this week. I thought she and Kira would go home. But I don't know why all of a sudden now they ended it where now, are we lopsided with the men and the women? But Sierra got to stay, but she went on a date with Chris, and Chris told her, you can call me a daddy. Since I'm older than you, you can call me daddy now. But he started off with the compliments. You know, Chris gonna give the compliments and he gonna smile. He's going to say your energy is contagious. He said you're radiant, you're beautiful, all with a smile, even though you don't mean probably none of it. He said, but we're going to need you to be a little bit more vulnerable and open up. And Sierra was like, what you mean? This is the most vulnerable I've been. I told y'all, we don't know nothing about Sierra. All we know about Sierra is that she likes to tell jokes and she likes to wear high fashion and Birkenbacks. That's it. We haven't learned anything about Sierra. Sierra says this is the most vulnerable she's been. I'm telling you, Sierra hides behind jokes. I don't know if she does this in the real world. I don't know if she does this on the real dates, but Sierra hides behind jokes. Something about Sierra, she doesn't want to be vulnerable. She doesn't want you to know the real her. So all she does is tell jokes every 30 seconds. Sierra, what's going on, girl? What is really going on? Come on down here and sit down because we need to talk about why you use jokes to cover up anybody really getting close to you or anybody really getting to know you, because it's quite obvious what she's doing on this show. She said now she's stuck between choosing between Herbert and Maurier. Now that she knows she's on the bottom, she's got to figure out which one she wants. Girl, Maurier already done put you in the friend zone, and Herbert, he ain't interested. Woo! Sierra's delusional. Sierra is delusional. But that's it, y'all. That's all I got to say about these 2 days. Be sure to click on the links here above my head and go on and listen to my commentary on the other dates. Talk to you later. Bye.